Hi guys, my name is Frankie. I'm a Canadian makeup artist and today I'm going to show you my version and my way of doing the underpainting technique. So to start, I have the Watermelon Glow Recipe Serum and Toner on my face just to give it some extra hydration. I feel really dry with the winter coming. So I'm going to use the Dewy Coconut Setting Mist from e.l.f. just to kind of get my face a little bit dewy. So with the underpainting technique, everything is starting underneath your foundation. So I get a lot of my inspiration from Mary Phillips and Scott Barnes. Everyone does it a little bit differently, so I'm going to show you how I do mine. So to start with your underpainting, I'm going to start with the contour bronzing side. So you're going to want a cream bronzer, about 2 to 3 shades darker than what your natural skin tone is. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Nude Sticks. This is from the little trio. It's called Bondi. So I'm going to go ahead and put it where I normally would put my bronzer. You're going to want it a little bit under your cheekbone if you're giving that contoured, sculpted look. I'm going a little bit on top because I'm going for more of that bronzy look. I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush, this is RT200, and just very lightly buff it in without kind of blending it into your skin too much, because you are going to be applying some foundation on top of it, so you still need to be able to see the bronze pigment underneath. Don't worry if it looks patchy, you're going to be covering it up. It's okay if it's not perfect right now. You'll see how it all falls together after. So next you're gonna wanna go ahead and grab your concealer. So now you're gonna wanna go ahead and use your concealer to conceal the areas that are a little bit rosy red or have darker circles. So I'm just gonna put it right under the eyes here, a little bit on the corner here to kind of bring me a little bit more alive and awake today. It's one of those rainy days where you just feel like cuddling up on the couch with a candle on and napping. A little bit there and a little bit around the nose and where I want that rosiness or pores to be covered up a little bit. So we're gonna leave it at that and we're gonna go ahead and get our foundation now. I have seen people do the blush underneath as well, and that's okay. I just feel like every time I do it, I don't see the blush as much as I'd like. I'm a huge blush person. So if you're wanting that super natural blended in blush, go ahead and apply it now where you normally would. I like to bring it about right here, probably to the corner of your eye, and bring it upwards where like the highlighter kind of goes, and it gives that nice lifting effect with the underpainting. So I'm gonna use the L'Oreal True Match in the shades 16W and 16T. I'm sorry, they're messy. I'm gonna just mix it on the back of my hand. And I'm also going to use a little bit of a serum in here just to thin it out and give it that really natural, no makeup look. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Serum just to give that nice thin effect. Not very much, I'm just putting a little bit into that just to blend it all together. And then here's the trick, is taking a fluffy brush. You don't want a compacted, flat foundation brush or anything that's gonna be too heavy and thick. We're not going for that full coverage. You could if you wanted to. This is kind of where the underpainting comes through, is not going too thick. So we're just gonna go ahead and mix that on the back of the hand. Now you're just going to go ahead and start blending it very lightly in circles. You can choose to blend it in your concealer first if you'd like. Otherwise, you don't have to, and you can just do it all in one. So we're just gonna swipe it under. I find my eyelids pull kind of that yellow tone, so I'm just gonna go over that lightly just to really blend it in and give me kind of that one monotone look. So now that you are done with adding your foundation with that fluffy brush, you kind of just have like this one beautiful skin tone, but there's still a little bit of dimension from having that bronzer underneath, and your concealer's already done. It's all one tone. It's just very natural and stunning. So one celebrity we know that does a lot of underpainting would be Hailey Bieber. She is well known for the underpainting technique. She has that very natural, smooth, no makeup look vibe. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Rare Beauty, and this is the shade Happy, and I've just got a little bit on the tip of my brush, and we're just going to tap it on and just lightly blush up my cheeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Morphe pomade. This is in the shade Praline. We're just going to lightly brush it in to give a little bit of depth to my eyebrow. I really like using a flathead brush. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but this is the M410. It is so quick in the morning. I'm getting my kids ready and I'm just getting my brows on there in like 30 seconds. See, so you can just kind of tap it in, swipe it up, and you're getting your brow. Definitely helped me get my morning makeup on a lot quicker, and it spreads the pomade and powders so nicely and so much faster. I'm gonna go ahead and just soften up my lips with the Laneige Sleep Mask. This is the mango one. I love these. They actually have a Sephora pack right now. They come out with it like every Christmas, and I think it comes with like 5 for like maybe $25 or something. It is a great buy. They're all minis. I have so many minis. I even gifted them for Christmas presents last year. They're just the sweetest little gift to get, and they last forever. I think this one's probably been like 6 or so months. So definitely recommend the Laneige lip sleeping mask. Now I have heard that e.l.f. has made some, but e.l.f. is coming in strong with all the dupes. So if I see them in my town, I will try them out and let you know if there is a more affordable one in your town at a Walmart or whatever. So I will definitely keep my eye out for the dupes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tap in a little bit of setting powder. It is pouring out, and I'm going thrift shopping and just Christmas present shopping with my mom. And I really need it to stay on a little bit in the rain, or else it's gonna look funny. So just a little bit of the Halo Glow from e.l.f. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna add a little bit of powder products now. I find that really holds on your makeup even longer and just adds some dimension, but you can stop right here. That is the whole point of underpainting, is to give that very natural makeup look. And you can just stop here. You can add a little bit of eyes to it, lips, whatever you'd like, and just leave it here. I really like a blush, and I want to be a little bit more bronze, so I'm just going to tap in a little bit of powder. I just went ahead and tapped on some Crazy Volume waterproof mascara. This is my absolute favorite waterproof mascara for the price point. It's at like $5.99 or $6.99. And it's Essence. It could even be cheaper, and it is awesome, and it lasts me all day, and I never get black underneath or on my eyelids. So for people that have a little bit hooded eyes or very long lashes that always touch here, this has always worked for me, so it's something you could look into and see if it works for you. For the price point, it's worth trying out. So for my lips, I went ahead and outlined them with Casanova from Essence. This is a beautiful mauvey lip pencil, really pretty. On top of that, I used the vinyl ink from Maybelline. This is in the shade Cheeky, and then topped the middle off just a little bit to give it a nice gloss. I'm a gloss girl. This is Ruby from Maybelline Lifter Glosses. I just went ahead and tapped a little bit of the Double Gleam MAC highlighter, and I'm just gonna pop it right into the corner here to give a nice little highlighted glow. A little bit under the brow bone, keeping it still really natural. This is always my top favorite topper for a blush. It's got a little bit of highlight in it, so I'm just gonna tap it on. I think this blush will always be iconic. It has that beautiful highlight in it and that baby doll pink. And baby doll pink is really in right now. For bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some Milani. This is the Sunlight 01 Silky Matte Bronzer, and just tap it on. I always like to go over the cheek, over the eyelid, a little bit on the brow, probably like that far over, right into my hairline. And that is how easy underpainting is. I took it an extra step and did some powders. You don't have to if you don't want to. The creams are subtle and just stunning on their own. It's a really pretty way to get ready in the morning and have your makeup look noticeable but not noticeable, if that makes sense. That's everything for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for popping on and watching my version of the underpainting technique. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.